What's the upside, my dear adult fans of LEGO? It's time for a LEGO tour of my city called Soltown. We're starting off back here at the little airport that we have. Well, it's more for a twin rotor plane. And this is of course a modified classic LEGO set. Soltown is a feminist, socialist dictatorship, democracy. It's only women living here. And here we have the Batwoman. She used to be a Batgirl, but she aged and now she's a Batwoman. And I put in a custom Batmobile in here. I want to put in a lot of more Bat-related stuff from different Batman sets. And next to it we have a train station, and it's combined with a subway station, so you can go between the train and the subway. And as you can see in here, we have some platforms and we have an entrance and a little ticket booth. If we move along from the airport, we go down these stairs, and here's the entrance to the combined central station, subway station. We have a little cottage here on the side, just hanging about. This building here, it's based a bit on the laundromat from the Brick Bank official set, but it's a market building and it also holds or hides my sockets. So that's pretty handy, and it rests upon the foliage here on the tree. And here's my custom McDonald's. Outside we have a little canal with some alligators and crocodiles. You can take your picture down here, that's pretty funny. In front of here we have a little skateboard park. Here's the art supply store, and this is a bit of an art center. We have a art cafe down here and an art gallery with an exhibition in it. And up on top of here we have a small little apartment for a single woman. So she has a bed and a little kitchen, and on the side here is actually her bathroom. This building here holds a very important facility. It has the official cake factory, the only one that's legal in Soltown. All other cakes are banned. And if you open the roof here, we can see that here's the cake show / courtroom. So you have bake-offs, and the one who wins the bake-off wins the case. This is the mover's house. Pivot, pivot, pivot! And here's the jungle that you of course need to have in your town, with a adventures shop where they can buy their dynamite and their treasure maps and the whatnots. And you go to it by this little rope bridge and then up these stairs. And underneath there's a lot of rabbits. Well, there's a toilet back there also. The old wreckage, Luke Skywalker's hut. And here's the epic beach that we have with a lifeguard and everything. And you can change your clothes in there, get dressed. And that's the goddamn Kraken. You gotta watch out for the goddamn Kraken. Here we have the shrimp boat. And here's another bridge. And you can see that she's fishing there and she caught something. That's lovely. Here's the shrimp shack, and on top of it we have a submarine company that do some deep sea exploration, and they have a lot of submarines. And I'm going to add more submarines, so don't you worry about that. In front of it we have the lighthouse. I haven't done a lot to it, but underneath it I put in a little speakeasy. So that's an illegal little bar. You have those Easter Island statues there that you can buy, and it looks like they are on a romantic little date night there, drinking some illegal booze. And of course this is the old tower that guards the inlet to Soltown, and a customized Lego creator boat that fits a minifig now. And here we have a little harbor area with a diamond store and a little club store for the Imperials and a little police station here. If we move along, we have the banana stand here, and of course there's always money in the banana stand. Something strange is going on here. Well, this is the make-long market, so you can swivel all this around and you can put down those booths and close the roof. Put that down and you have some shops here. So when the train needs to pass, they have to remove their stuff, and you can buy your dinosaur souvenirs here also. And you have a little square here with a fountain. Here's the florist shop, And here's the old computer store where you can buy your old computers. Internet is illegal, of course, in Soltown, since it is a socialist state, but they still have computers. If they have to send an email, they can print it and put it in the post box. And of course a defense turret if someone would attack from the sky. Next to it we have the very important coffee mug store with a little nice apartment behind here. The classic kinda modified bus station from LEGO with the bus itself there. And here we have the bike shop where you also can buy skateboards. And next to it we have our local little hospital with a garage in it. And it has a nice interior. If we remove the roof here, we can see that they have the operating room here with some handy tools. And if we put away this facade, you can see that they have a... Oh, he's not feeling so well, or she. But here's the doctor's office and the entrance down here. So a lot of interior for this very compact hospital. Next to it we have the fire station, and you have this classic garage door that you can roll down like so. And we can remove the helicopter. There's also a custom build. And if we open up here, you can see a little interior, a living room for the firefighters when they're on duty but waiting for a call. And here they have a bunk bed. Every LEGO city needs a police station, the most classic of classic LEGO sets. This is a custom build, and they can call for the Batwoman if they need to. And they have a little reception down here, and then they have the jail up here. And this works like you take that off, and here you can see a cross segment of the jail, a door to go to the helipad, and down here is the reception. And behind is Luigi, Super Mario's brother. Here's the parking for the police cars. Here's the fake news studio, and they have their own little TV van. And if you open here, we can see that it's time for some news, I guess. Remember to subscribe to Solbrick's channel. It's not fake, it's all good. Oh, and please leave a like. Here's the car dealership. It's a modified LEGO set with a little garden on top there now and a side building here. And here is like a repair shop. Next to it's just a residential building, and here's the car wash. And up here is the Soltown office. There's nothing in there right now, but I hope to work on that soon. Here is the little, well, it says garage, but it's the tire center where you can change out your tires. But you can probably get some work done as well. You can open this all up, so you get to the interior in there. And here's the Soltown petrol station with Tow Matter on the top as a mascot. The train station where we started, we have the ticket booth here, or the ticket machine, and the kind of abandoned train station building because people buy their tickets online or by that computer central there. And oh, looks like somebody has some precious cargo here. Dracula. We have some custom cars here. Here's the ambulance, of course, pretty cute. And the very cute custom fire truck with sounds and lights. We also have this lorry that I'm pretty proud over, custom one. I usually just build like small 4-stud wide cars, but I've started to work on 6 studs because you can make them look super cute, which I like. If we go to the other side, we have a bakery here for bread, not cakes, and a lemonade stand in the old yellow castle, and a fish stand over here. Move along this little staircase up here. Come to the second level. I like to have different levels. And up here on the side we have the music store that's just above the train tunnel. And well, you can see it like that. And here's the facade where you have a little scene where they're playing some music. And here's the stairs down to the jungle. And that's to the adventure shop, of course. Dr. Octavius' little office there with a nice little pride flag on the side. Happy Pride, everyone. And next to it we have the Central Park, which is the largest park in Soltown. So that's kind of epic. And we have a little cafe there from a Spider-Man set. And here's the pharmacy. And next to the park we of course have the Central Perk. Here's the Lego store, kind of like a hobbit hole in the wall there, and a little ATM. If we follow these stairs up, we come to the comic book shop, and next to it we have a high school. And if we walk another staircase here, we come to the new fashion shop here in Soltown that's on top of the central perk. And I really like to work on levels, so I think this is super fun just to be creative with your space. And here's the library. I'm not really sure about that book sign. I don't like the letters, they look too modern. And here's the Japanese weaponsmith. Nice little building there. We have a costume store here and the cosplayers outside hanging by the Heart Lake fountain. Some nice solar panels up there. And you have their sewing machines in here, their workstations. And here's the Sanctum Sanctorium and Spider-Man's building. Not much to talk about there. And I made this little kind of ridey thing here with the escape pod from Star Wars. So that's kind of funny. And here's just a residential building for the grumpy old lady. The Capes and Cows Cafe and Arcade. Here are some people that wants to go into the discotheque to do the disco dancing. They're having a bit trouble because it's in the middle of the day, so it's closed. We have the barber shop here. And here's the supermarket where you get your produce. And the diner cafe. And we have like a boxing training center up here. The juice bar, classic looking. And next to it we have the gay bar. That's a lovely place to visit. We have the tiniest skyscraper here with a defense turret on top to keep the city safe as well as the other turret. I kind of like those dark red profile bricks. And if you go down a little staircase here, you come to the helmet store. This is where you buy the very expensive helmets. People have really poor salaries in this town, so they can't really afford the helmets. If we go up these stairs, we come up to another level, and here's the Indian restaurant with a nice rooftop serving. And next to it's just a little, well, it's just a facade, but it's supposed to be a little restaurant. A little advertisement for the museum, and you go up these stairs. Boom, 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 boom. You come to the North Korean styled hotel. And it has a helipad next to the pool, which is pretty convenient, so you can take a bath directly when you land up here. Here's the candy store, and next to it we have a hamburger diner. Behind it we have the synagogue, and the little cemetery, and the old abandoned haunted hotel. An emo girl and emo boy out on a stroll on the roof. That's gonna go well. A little square, that's a work in progress. The ice cream kiosk, and back here we have that set that's the fish and chip store, and it's inspired by the Monkey Kids set. And in here we have the newsstand. Back here is the outdoor cinema. Also I need to tile that out and add some more chairs. And here's the city museum. And I want to expand it a bit here just to have more room to display stuff. If we move along here, here's the very important Chocomel kiosk where you can have your chocolate flavored milk, which is a bit messed up. Here's the sex toy shop where you can get all the gadgets you need for your pleasure. And here is the Waffle House, and I made this with a bucket, the roof there, so that's kind of funny. You can open it like so that if it's a warm day or something, you can sit here and have a nice little waffle. And there's the rainbow making machine, that's where rainbows comes from. And next to it you have the temple or nunnery of the Asapeta religion. Well, it's a cult. And back here we have another little train track that's more like a shelf where I can display my custom trains, and just a little backdrop that I'm going to continue on with some other buildings behind here. That goes into a tunnel over there that leads to a wall. So basically this is the whole town of Soltown. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Here's a bit of an overhead shot, and please consider subscribing and stay out of the nonsense. Stay awesome.